Guys, welcome back. So today we're checking out Nothing's brand new pair of earbuds, the Ear 2, the successor to my work buds still, the Ear 1s. I do use these at work all the time. And now we have the packaging, really quick. I love Nothing's packaging and their design on all of their products. It's different, it's unique, and I'm here for anything different in the tech space. So a picture of the stem and the earbuds here on Nothing's packaging. Now, the one thing I wish Nothing would do is not make me destroy the packaging, but this is better because at least I can still put the top back on and box it back up if I wanted to. We also get the braided USB-C to USB-C cable on here. We get some extra silicone tips, so small, medium, and large silicone tips. The mediums do come on it. I did already replace them with the large silicone tips. And then, of course, we get some paperwork. But the star of the show, of course, is the Nothing Ear 2. And you can see how good these look. Whether you like the design or not, you have to admit it's very different. And I love the transparency, the look that you can see inside of the actual stems. Now, again, these are stem style earbuds, so you are going to have to like stem style earbuds if you want to pick these guys up. But look how good that looks. Now, this is the only colorway on these earbuds, and on the side you got the USB-C port to charge. You do have the pairing button right there. Now, these do support wireless charging, Bluetooth 5.3. Now, this case is IP55 sweat and dust resistant, but the actual earbuds here are IP54, so a little different rating, but it is better compared to what we had here on the Nothing Ear 1. We do get some dust protection on the Ear 2, which we did not have on the Nothing Ear 1. And I do have a video dropping sometime this week with a full comparison on these, as well as another video comparing them against Apple's AirPods Pro 2. But some of the other specs on here, we do have full touch controls on here that you can customize inside the app. The app is available on iOS and Android devices. We do have ANC, transparency mode. We have a gaming mode, a low latency mode, multi-point connection. I did mention Bluetooth 5.3. Your codecs on here are SBC and AAC, but you do have LHDC if you have a Nothing phone or another phone that does support that audio codec, so you can get some high-res audio out of that codec. Now, these also have in-ear detection. You do have 4 hours of battery life if you are using ANC, 6 hours, up to 6 hours if you have ANC off, but there is a fast charge on here, so a 10-minute charge will get you about 8 hours of usage on these earbuds. And of course, again, these do support wireless charging, always a good thing to have. Now, the actual earbuds here and the stems, you can see you got the red dot and the white dot, the transparent stems on here, the white and black color on here. These look fantastic, in my opinion, just like all of Nothing's products. 3 mics in each earbud, 11.6 millimeter drivers on here. But let's throw them in so you guys can check them out, and then we will jump right in and check out the app. Now, you can see here how they look, again, stem style, but not a very big stem. Now, these are very light earbuds, so you're going to be able to use these pretty much all day long. The battery life on here, I wish it was a little better, right? With ANC on, not that I listen to ANC, but you might. So with ANC on, again, about 4 hours of battery life. And with ANC off, you're getting about 6, which is better than what we had on the Ear 1s. These were about 5 with ANC turned off. So battery life is improved on here in a smaller form factor than what we had on the Ear 1s. But what do you think of the look? I know a lot of people don't like stems. Everybody knows that I don't mind them. And a lot of times it does make for a better phone call with longer stems, so the mics are a little closer to our ears. But let's check out the app. Now, once you open up the app, you can see we do have a picture of the actual earbuds here. And then you go in and you have some EQ settings. You do have some control settings and your noise control. And up top here, you do have a settings. We'll jump into the settings first. So you have device settings, in-ear detection. You can turn that on and off. Personalize your ANC. If you choose to do that, it will make you do a test, and you can go in and you can personalize your ANC. If you are a gamer and you want to game with these, turn on your low latency mode. High quality audio, if you are using LHDC, this is where you want to go in and keep that on. Again, your phone must support that codec, or you will be using SBC and AAC. You can personalize your own sound profile if you want. Dual connect, you do have to go in here and turn on dual connect. You can see we already are connected, both to my iPhone and the S22 Ultra, and I will show you that we are connected because this is one of the first earbuds here. Let's find it. So let's reconnect to this as we are here. We will reconnect to the iPhone and we are connected. Now, this is the first pair of earbuds that I have seen that I am able to use the app at the same time. Usually, when we have multi-point, if I'm inside of the app on one phone or one device, it will not allow me to do it on the other device. This is not that. On the iPhone, I can go in and I can change whatever I want on the touch controls. And on here, I can do the same thing and go in and change whatever I want on the touch controls as well. So very cool. I was surprised to see that because it is the first time that I have seen that. Now, if we go back in here again, you do have an ear tip fit test. You do have Find My Earbuds. So if you lose them, you are going to be able to find them. Now, you will have a firmware update when you do get your earbuds. So just go in, do your update first. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to do the update, your device name and the serial number and all that jazz that we usually get. Now, the EQ settings on here, you can see you do have some presets on here, and we'll talk about sound quality later on in the video. But we do get a balance mode. We get more bass. We get a voice mode, more treble, and you can go in and you can customize it yourself. In here, you can see if I go on custom, oh, I did change it on one of them, but you can bring up the treble this way. You can bring up the bass. You can bring up the mids if you want, or you can go down and make it a more balanced sound. Now, the controls on here, again, fully customizable touch controls on here, everything including volume and your voice assistant. I love to see this, and these are squeeze to touch, just like you get on the AirPods. So you are going to squeeze the tips on here, and it does work very well pretty much every time. I don't really think I've had one misstep when it comes to the touch controls or the squeeze controls on here. I like these better than what they have on the AirPods Pro 2. Now, also inside of the app, you do have your noise control. So you can go in and you can see we have noise cancellation, transparency mode, and we also have the ability to turn it off. Now, you can go in and personalize your ANC. Now, I don't really do that because I usually don't turn ANC on. I don't see a need for it. If I'm listening to music, that really does the ANC job for me anyway, and I am good to go with that. But you can see in noise cancellation, we do have adaptive, low, mid, and high. So you can change the level of your ANC on here, and it does work very well. There is a difference between all of them, but that is pretty much it for the app. Now let's talk about the low latency mode in here. So again, you do have to go inside of the app, but it does what it's supposed to do. It allows you to hear your outside surroundings, and overall it does a fantastic job. It's almost natural sounding minus the white noise. It's not bad. There are better transparency modes out there for sure, like the AirPods Pro 2, but these do a very good job. So if you want to have a conversation with somebody, you are going to do that without any issues. If you are outside running and you just want to be aware of your surroundings, again, no issues. So the ANC, let's talk about that. Now, again, different levels on here with the active noise cancellation, and you can customize it and have it personalized to what and how your ears sound. It will run you through a test and you can do it that way. But with ANC, we do have high, mid, low, and adaptive, of course. There is a difference between them. It is slight across the board, but there is still a difference. And the ANC on here is good. Other earbuds do it better that are much more expensive. Just keep that in mind. But saying that, I think the level of ANC on here is kind of right at the price point of what these earbuds cost. They're very good. It does a great job at drowning out most of the low rumbles, if not all of the low rumble sounds. You're still going to hear voices on here, but think above mid-range. You know, they're not top tier. They are below top tier, but they are definitely above mid-range when it comes to active noise cancellation. But I do love the fact that you can go in and personalize it, or you just have different options from high to mid to low. All right, next we're going to try a mic test. So this is what it would sound like on a phone call with the Nothing Ear 2. Now, 3 mics on each earbud. Let me know what you guys think of the sound quality of the microphones on the Nothing Ear 2. Drop some comments below. All right, guys, the sound quality and the volume on the Nothing Ear 2. So volume-wise, you guys know how I like to listen to my music. Probably a little too loud, let's be real. But these get loud enough. There are louder earbuds out there on the market, but these do a good job at giving me what I want. I like to find it well, turn it all the way up really, and then dial it back to that sweet spot. This, I can do that. Every now and then I might want a little more, but I think these are going to be loud enough for just about anybody. Now let's talk about the sound quality on these. So these are, again, a fun pair of earbuds. I said it on the first pair. These are still fun. These are just much better than the ear ones when it comes to sound quality. They are a very detailed and clean and crisp sounding pair of earbuds. You can pull some really good bass if you are using the presets. Without the presets, it's more of a balanced sound, and you can get that. But if you turn on your more bass, or if you go in and you customize it, you know I'm going to pull my bass up and get the maximum amount of bass I can get. But the bass on here is good and clean. The mids on here are very detailed. Vocals on here are really good. Now, the highs can get a little bright depending on what you are listening to, but you can dial that back. I need to do that right now, actually, to be honest with you. Dial the treble back just a little bit, and maybe it won't be so aggressive at times, but these are a fantastic sounding pair of earbuds, especially coming from what we had with the Nothing ear ones. These are much more refined and a much cleaner sound than what we had on the previous version. These were still fun, in my opinion. These remind me of some old earbuds that just had that thump that you could just enjoy and take to the gym and have fun. This is cleaner, it's more detailed, it's more crisp, and I love what they're doing with all the products. Let's be real. The Nothing Phone 1, I think for the price right now in the US, $299, guys, for that phone in the US as part of the beta program. It's an excellent device. And the earbuds now, and the Nothing Ear 2, they got a slam dunk with these earbuds. And it is very hard to be unique and to stand out in both the cell phone space and especially, I mean, let's be real. You guys know how hard is it to stand out and to be different in the earbud space. And they do it with design. You know, a lot of earbuds can come through and give us a lot of good things, ANC, transparency mode, good sound. We get a lot of those, but these do stand out when it comes to how they look. And I'm here for it. I like what they're doing. But the Nothing Ear 2, guys, let me know what you guys think. If you guys picked them up, drop some comments below and let me know if you have them, what you think. If you